So this desperate, clout chasing, poverty stricken, lazy Karen thought it would be a great idea because she don't want to work a regular job. She thought it would be a great idea to rage bait her way into conservative media. So she decided she was going to drop a video saying the N-word.
Okay, this time I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right? So I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas.
She's deplorable. Like, she's literally the worst type of person. Now, it's not excusable, but it's somewhat understandable. If, let's say, you're a white girl who grew up in an urban environment and the N-word is just in your vocabulary, so it slips out, I guess, cool. But she literally grew up on a farm down south. Like the N-word is not in her vocabulary at all. But even so, if she used it because, she somehow implemented it in her day-to-day vocabulary, it's not excusable, but I can somewhat say, all right, maybe she's not deplorable, right? She's just ignorant. But no, right? She would admit that she purposely said the N-word to rage bait because she got sick and tired of working a 9-to-5 job, man. She wanted to find some type of way to break into conservative media. So this lazy, no-skilled having MF writes, thanks Black community for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well like the puppets you are. Heart emoji. I have no problem doing my job and getting you the publicity that you want, because I know in the end, this publicity that you're so desperately starving and craving because you're lazy and don't want to get up every day and work a 9-to-5, this publicity is not going to end well in your favor. You're not going to be the new Tommy Learn. You know why? Because you're, dumb, right? You're uncreative. You got nothing to offer. Literally, your entire shtick is rage baiting, but you're not even rage baiting with ideology. You're rage baiting with the lowest hanging fruit, which is the N-word. But the inevitable eventually happened and people located her job. And her job released a statement and they said, we at ROAF of the Carolinas want to address a recent incident that has caused concern and upset among our stakeholders. A newly hired employee made inflammatory remarks on social media that do not align with the values and beliefs of our company. We want to make it clear that these sentiments are not representative of our organization, and we do not condone or support such behavior. As soon as we were made aware of the situation, we took immediate action to pull the employee from her assignment, which is not directly with any client of ours, and the employee in question is no longer with our company. We are owned and operated by an African-American female and immigrant-owned business and handled the situation as quickly as we could. We want to ensure that we are committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and respectful environment where all individuals are valued and respected. Just look at how selfish this is, bruh. Like, the small business owner who gave her a chance is literally suffering. You see people here like posting, yo, you should not use this care company seen as their staff is racist. Somebody else says racist video tells the story. Somebody else says, I do not trust their staff to care for me or anyone that I care about. They exhibit unsafe and disturbing behavior and views. He goes, a spiteful, racist, homophobic, and xenophobic individual should be nowhere near vulnerable population such as the elderly, all right? So this lady has literally caused way more trouble than she's worth onto the small business that she was working for. Yo, this is so poetic, bro. A Black female employer firing her. To me, it's the perfect wrap up, right? Like, it's just the perfect ending. Now, check it out, right? So apparently, bro, like, this chick is in full crash out mode, right? Like, she truly believes that this newfound attention that she's getting is going to last forever, and she's going to be able to parlay this into a conservative media journey. Now, I don't know, like, which media company she want to work for, or which media company, I should say, is desperate and shameless enough to even give this chick a job, right? But I wouldn't be surprised, right? But for now, I don't think it's ever going to happen, all right? Now, she's responding back to getting fired. Now, you could tell she's in full crash out mode, or she's just dumb. because she treats this as if it's nothing, as if, I don't care. I don't have a job now. It's probably going to be almost impossible for me to go ahead and apply and get another job with that trending around my name.
So, a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
As you can see here, she's now trying to grift the free speech angle, claiming if the First Amendment is intended to protect anything, is intended to protect offensive speech. If you're not going to offend anyone, you don't need protection. Make no mistake about it, bro. Like, her adding that quote by Larry Flint at the end of her video is an attempt to grift the free speech angle and to galvanize a community around her. This isn't about free speech. Like, this chick didn't do this as some type of social experiment, to prove that free speech should be absolute. No, this chick did this. She did it solely because she's too lazy, unmotivated, uncreative to go out and start a business or go out and work a regular job. So she did this to rage bait so she can get hired by Fox News or some type of other conservative media company desperate enough to hire her. Now, the free speech debate isn't at play here because nobody is asking for this chick to get arrested. She's not being prosecuted for saying the N-word. But free speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences, meaning, yeah, you can say whatever you want, but, you have to deal with the consequences, right? Like, like your job can fire you because they don't want to be associated with somebody who is spewing hate speech for personal gain. She recently did an interview with a media company whose name I can't say on YouTube, unfortunately. But, she went through this interview with the same grift. It's free speech. She doesn't understand the backlash. People want to be victims. They're saying I'm racist. I'm not. Like, she's going through the entire spew, bruh. This chick is just a finesse. I'll be real with y'all, bruh. Like, this isn't any type of, like, complex think piece or trying to dissect her mentality or think why she thinks it's okay to say the N-word. No. The chick is just a lazy finesse, bruh. The chick don't want to get a job. Right? She doesn't want to get a job. Bro, even in this interview, bro, you can hear her begging, right, for conservative media to reach out to her and give her a job. What's even more hilarious, right, is that there was this rumor going around that she's like COINTELPRO. So essentially, bro, the people who she's like going above and beyond to please, or the people who she's catering to, they don't trust her, nor do they like her. Now, apparently they don't trust this chick because they claim she looks Jewish, which is just stupid and anti-Semitic. It has no place on social media. And they also claim that because she's fond of Milo, which means that she has to like gay people, and they can't trust her for that either. So essentially, bruh, like, the dweebs who she's catering to are just they're just way too polarizing for her and just way too extreme. But her rage baiting only works for people who is that extreme. Like, that's the only type of support she's ever gonna get, because anybody who's just smack down in the middle or on the left is never gonna give this chick the time of day. Right? The people who are gonna give her the time of day is the extra conservative dudes, but even they can't stand her.
Tune necessarily, but you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that response. That's
Well, I've been listening to Gavin McInnes' show. That was been my main entry into this whole like world. So he talks about that kind of stuff all the time. That's how I know anything about Nick Fuentes.
Well, let me ask you this: when you were a Zionist, what made you stop? What made you learn about Jewish power?
I don't know. It was kind of like slowly but surely. Maybe I was following the mob because right wing people just slowly started turning away from that, and I was like, all right, maybe they're onto something.
Well, which right wing people? Because none of the
well, hold on, I gotta ask. So, what's the deal with you and Milo? If you're like new to politics or whatever, but you and Milo are pretty chummy together. What's up with that?
I think he's funny. I've listened to him since I was a little kid. I think he's hilarious.
But he's gay.
And Jewish.
And Jewish.
Is he actually? I thought he was Catholic.
No.
Well, that's what we thought.
Never
you
trust
were
a
doing.
converse.
We thought you were LARPing as a Christian, like he does, and that's what we were questioning you. So, like this Inquisition.
Yeah, I'm a shitty Christian, but I am a Christian.
What do you think about gays? Because you obviously like this guy.
Hey, I can't answer that question.
I think they need to stay away from kids.
Yeah, just don't be weak and gay. Lily, quick over here. Keep speaking the truth. Fuck these woke companies. You're going to be okay. Well,
I completely detest and condemn whatever they're saying. It's just absurd and vile. Now, when she was asked to explain why she took on the identity of a Zionist prior to going viral, so people was digging deep into like her social media history, and they're finding a lot of things that's going against this like persona she's trying to portray, or the grift, I should say. And when she's confronted about this, she says, well, listen, I was a Zionist because at the time, that's what right-wing people was telling me to be. She doesn't think for herself. She has no real ideology or beliefs. Her entire shtick is race bait and grifted. She's not going to go for it, because we've seen this in the red pill movement at some point with just pearly things, and we see how that turned out, bro. Eventually you get exposed as just not a thought leader and as dumb. As if she's not bad enough with her grifting, you go to social media, bro, and you see black dudes like Tommy Sotomayor like engaging in Sambo activities like this, bro. I love Liddy. She's beautiful, slim, her hair is real, and she knows what type of ninjas not to date. Don't get mad because she has options that you don't. They flagged that girl down. Y'all can't take it. White girl flex their dating muscle. Oh, and let their hair down. Hey, listen, man. Like, I don't even need to respond back to this, bro. But Tommy, bro, like, I'm extremely disappointed in you, Tommy. Like, this is not even like trolling or some type of based activities, bro. Listen, because we all somewhat based, bro. This is just a word that if I say on YouTube, bro, I'm gonna get like demonetized or possibly flagged. So I'm not gonna call you that, Tommy. But you know what you are, my brother. You know what you are, my brother. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Am I tripping? Am I being a snowflake? Or is this deplorable activities, man? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out why the internet wants Charleston White canceled today. He apparently crashed out on King Von's mom and said the unthinkable about a female rapper who just died today. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm going to see you guys in this video, all right? I'm out of here, folks.